Let me do something. तब तक तुम लोग क्या हाल चाल है ये बता दो। क्या हाल चाल है कितना होता है क्या क्या हाल चाल कैसे I hope everything is fine and everyone is fine. किसी ने मुझे मिस किया। आज वैसे लंबी स्क्रीन चाहिए, आज वैसे लंबी स्ट्रीम चलेगी गाइस। So let's be happy and be ready। क्योंकि आज हम कांड हार्ड मेहनत करने वाले हैं इसमें, और आज DVALIN को बचा कर ही रहेंगे, समझे क्या बच्चों। Everything is good, everything is fine, सबको मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है, सबको सब कुछ दिख रहा है। Then it's time for us to go, yeah। मुझे जो डिलुक्स सेक्सी दिखता तो है भाई, क्या मिला है भाई। Oh, मैं इससे मिलके चेक कर रहा हूँ, sorry। देख लूँ मैं, और मेरे को ये सब चीज़ें भी करनी है। मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं पहले ही कंप्लीट कर लूँ क्या, वीक दिन बाद, या पहले ये कंप्लीट कर लेता हूँ, उसके बाद मैं डायरेक्ट चलूँगा इस पे, ठीक है ना। फिर राउंड 3 तक वेट करूँगा, उसके बाद और भी कुछ है वो भी कंप्लीट करके देखते हैं और क्या कर सकती हैं। अचीवमेंट्स में कुछ कुछ चीज़ें हैं गाइस, ये उठा लो। इसमें कुछ आना है। अच्छा दिखा रहा भाई, होगा एकदम ध्यान किसने दिया। क्लीन क्लीन सब कुछ क्लीन कर लेते हैं। इसमें एक बचा हुआ लास्ट, ये successfully conduct cultural exchange with the hereditary import to exchange। और इसके लिए मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा वो देखना पड़ेगा। For exchange, okay, okay। Let's see, community का क्या है भाई। Community is not a community, guys। Now bound in part of state, that's where when it grows cold, yeah, right? On date, what happened when it grows cold all around you? In one. Of late, the wind of change is sweeping across the world, and इसने नया अपडेट हुआ है उसके अंदर। ये गिफ्ट में ये हाँ fuck, सही तो शॉट दबा दिया यार, fuck। चलो हाँ डीलुक्स सेक्सी, क्या हाल है डीलुक्स। तो डीलुक्स सेक्सी दिखता तो है, डीलुक्स सेक्सी। असली फबूनिस का नाइट तो यही लगता है साला, असली में फबूनिस यहाँ पे पूरे रहा था। यहाँ वाली बोलने का और फिर तो जाना है वहाँ, ये कंप्लीट करना है तो नया कुछ। बोला तो भाई गेंशिन नहीं है, गेंशिन में ये तो सब्जी वाला बना के छोड़ दिया था, फल सब्जी यही सब उठा रहे बैठे भाई। ये हाँ क्या कमीशन क्या Travel, you great time not just this part of Berlin. Here's the thing you would make with Sister Anna, right? She always been sick and nothing managed to cure her. I heard that there's an incredible doctor, Yuri Harlow, who's basically skilled at curing the incurable, so I asked someone to help me to get a prescription for her. Ingredients are all very unusual, but I suppose I can give it a shot. So let me just help her. Dendro versus berry. Yeah. I want to tell my stuff the very limited slime of myself. Spare me, please. The last time I went picking job and medication, then slime cheese, and slime berries. Would you really for me when you if you can't find anything, then it's like I just catch it in slime and get back here. I can do it and I will do it. Okay, I'm going to be coming. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. मैं आपकी दुख और आपकी व्यवस्था को समझ सकती हूँ व्यथा को समझ सकती हूँ कोई बात नहीं मैं आता हूँ आपका माफ कर दें मैं तो भी और फिर उधर चेक कर लूँगा इसके पास
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah, give me that.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah, that's true. This house bought me to claim conform. Claim conform. Help me. Seven girl group now. Need to be nice me. मैं सोच रहा हूँ फिलहाल के लिए वो नहीं लगा था और अभी खाना तो कभी नहीं तो करता हूँ हमें तो आगे बढ़ा 20 घंटा के बाद इसमें प्लान मस्त अच्छा है 20 घंटा के बाद डील को उठाता हूँ ना डील क्या काम करवाई थोड़ा पैसा वैसा कमाया मेरे लिए crystal junk ये वाइज इस मनो को इस अच्छा to मार सकता हूँ वाह दिया सब मैं कुछ ज़्यादा ही कर रही हूँ चल करना है आरे चेक क्या बता रहे हैं बहुत बड़ा है और मैंने बहुत सारे मूवी देखे थे फार कर अरे चढ़ जा भाई साला एक छोटा सा धर्म चढ़ा यार क्या हो गया साला हाल जब देखो स्टूडेंट के पीछे भागता रहेगा साला चढ़ जा दोबारा
I suppose this will do.
Must be very that some are missing. Did damage time working? It turned it down to the elemental side. Okay. वहाँ क्या नहीं बना हुआ है तो वो क्या है भाई वो खुद ही बना हुआ ज़्यादा जानने का खुद है ठीक है स्विम वाटर Mr. Barry. Barry. Yeah.
We got a situation. Yeah. Come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's save the balance bit. Web doctors can be here. Hello, मेरा तागू क्या है? आया कब ये कब आया कब nhà bia nhà bia bình biaเลยक्या मैं कितना टाइडी यहाँ पे आगे जो दिखाई दे एक भी यहाँ भी है लो कैच डैमर चलो टावर वेटिंग है ये टावर कहाँ है इंटरनेट टावर किधर है यार मैं इतना भागा दौड़ी नहीं करूँगा चुपचाप ले जाओ बैठ जाओ और चले जाओ Cái ra phải nói gì phải rồi. Wow. Isco là
Surrender and be gentle.
cioè quindi la carattere di garanzia farò quello che oh my di che di cioè io che non me la voglio lì non allora per System level for pixel.
Come on. You're in for a little shock.
Retribution!
Just for impact, right?
You're in for a little shock. What do you think, cutie?
अभी तक इसी बच्चे को देख रहा है यार बच्चों को बोलो भाई घर जाने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं बच्चों को घर भेजो यार देखिए कहाँ है यहाँ है भाई इसके पास पास में
Blitz. Let's spark things up a little.
Better than nothing. We'll need more where that came from. We'll need more where that came from. Better than nothing. this will do. Better than nothing.
Hello, I'm your information on you. So let's go to our anything. So if you start
Guess we can rest a bit.
Have you heard? One of our strongholds?
One of our strongholds? Oh. Did something horrible happen again?
Have you heard? One of our strongholds?
One of our strongholds? Did something horrible happen again?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine. Nanti ada Lumi.
Thank you for completing today's
Oh, yeah, thank you, boss.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Yeah, they're gonna give me that. I'm for the character discussing. Yes, I'm ready now. I don't think it's a stabilization my head. So, it's for some person.
Sure.
Yeah, I can hear that. I'm going to stay in the person people start texting their photo discrimination for religion. Photo carried to photo is about the इसके असर नहीं करना था अच्छा अभी फिल्म वाला में करना है और ये जिसको इसको खुश करना है सब आई तो सब आई वो मेरा सच में इसके साथ
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Sure. I'll try to find the skills down one. Walaupun berada di depan dengan tofu, tidak sama diri kesana sedang mengatakan. देखो दो बिलो डबल में दो दूर में से दूर रहा नहीं कौन है भाई ये कौन है मैं असली ये नकली है मैं असली ये नकली है मैं असली ये नकली है
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados's wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
And Song of the Dragon, freedom. Okay, so wait. Just get back for a while. Two. At the beginning. Father, are you for two? Goodbye. It's time for some action, guys.
Damn you! Where did I go wrong?
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and DVALIN. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair? Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After DVALIN woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's...
Which means we're going to confront DVALIN? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confront.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds DVALIN belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what DVALIN is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a...
Hey. Nice plan.
I am with you, Honorary...
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon!
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Well, it's done. The actual drug article. Chalo. Let's go. Nice. सबसे अच्छा हीरो करना है इससे मिलेगा That's good.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait. What is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
What's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentration. It puts a heavy burden on their...
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes. Yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come, presumably spreading their forces to halt our plan.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the
It actually opened! You're not in—
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Oh my.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how DVALIN gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole?
I suppose we could make use of that wind.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Suppose this will do.
Can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by...
Is this the work of DVALIN?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. DVALIN just happens to be nesting in these ruins. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance.
Markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Better than nothing.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here.
Yeah.
The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did DVALIN pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
यही चीज 4 बार सुन चुकी है तो इसका मन नहीं भरता मैं क्या चलो अबे इसको ऊपर है वो
We'll need more where that came from.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Đây là cái đợt ăn chuyện này không biết thằng này này chú em thú vị ok Maria can see let me go here first I don't know what we mean now chat यार चल गया बहुत अच्छा मुझे क्या हुआ ऐसे डुबकी लेके आता हूँ चल 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 देखा अब टाइम मेरे पास तो इसको हराओ इसको हराओ
It's all coming out now.
means 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
नहीं so let's go out on the avenue.
What's the...
I knew I should have stayed home.
From Detective
Retribution!
Stamina level 46. Good. Joe, what? Huh? Well, let's return and go. Oh my god.
Freeze! This one will be frozen.
How the mission. But I am separating Wada.
It's done! I guess we should venture onward from here.
World level completed. The max rank was at that rank 5. Okay. चलेगा पहले ये कंप्लीट करना 5 पर fine. So let's check out what are they? Lalu kalau you follow represent apa? दूसरा देखना. Let me just take a look at our way. Bây giờ, hello, bây giờ. Hello, bây giờ. Đi chứ vậy? Sexy cho đây. Oh, hay sexy cho tôi là hình như sexy này. ये बिल्कुल sexy नहीं है. इससे तो बिल्कुल ज़्यादा sexy है और ये sexy नहीं है. मैं तो बोल नहीं सकता. के बच्चे बोल रहे थे हमसे. अचानक से सन्नाटा हुआ क्यों बोल रहे गानों को बजाओ तो अच्छा लगने वाला था कुछ थोड़ा अच्छा लगा था. ये वो करने देंगे. Tí đó rồi. Cái đúng bên mình cái sức khỏe mình được. Wow. That's good. Let's just do this. Okay. Apesar da lógica, né? Tinha acontecido. Muito bem, ele. Muito bem. Muito bem, isso. A gente não vai falar de Sounds like it's around. Party, yes.
See, just follow my intuition.
That's what I intuition. That's what I'm doing now. Sẽ một cái rẽ con nhiều trong tháng 6 sau có gắn cầm được xin phải bắt đầu rất nhiều nữa.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done.
Okay.
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, Traveler, May the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
सब स्टार्ट करें कंफर्म करते हैं क्या सीखने का एक देना तो डर लगा मैं इसलिए बात करती हूँ यार तुम्हारा अंडर पार्टी को एक सिस्टम है उससे थोड़ा चलो that's it.
Look! There are two shiny spots on DVALIN's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting DVALIN's mind. To save DVALIN, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Longer. From the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell against the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way. Now we can fight DVALIN on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, DVALIN's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Blood clot on his neck.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures on the top. Be sure to watch your step. Blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, DVALIN?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
Yeah, masih kena dia. DVALIN ko. Yeah.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
मुझे कुछ मिलेगा इसको हराने का मुझे कुछ दे दो भाई थोड़ा जस्ट ट्विस्ट थोड़ा
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with DVALIN. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your... I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing... Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back... Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved DVALIN, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long, so wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real...
Yeah, it's one of these.
Now I have to submit a full damage report on the... There were no casualties, but they still want a record of every scraped knee and every broken roof tile for some reason.
We're lucky Albedo stayed in the city during the crisis. Our defenses were all the stronger for it. It was a rare privilege to see the chief alchemist of the Knights of Favonius in action. Makes me wonder whether I should try my hand at alchemy too.
I salute you, Honorary Knight. The Acting Grand Master gave a public address on the Storm Terror incident. It was truly the truth was incredible. And to think the Knights nearly approved a plan to slay the dragon. We were too quick to jump to still. It could take a long time for those who suffered to forgive DVALIN. And who knows whether they can forgive him full. As ever, we must let the wind lead.
Where the wind leads. What में तेरा क्या हाल है? अच्छा. Oh my God, भाई just like Daddy issues लेके बैठा है भाई. Daddy issues. इसका बाप इसमें खुद से नहीं बोल रहा है. ठीक है और साइरस भाई क्या हाल है?
Here we go. This is it. crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over! The age of adventure is upon us! Roll up, youngsters! Join the Adventurers Guild today! In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt! What? This Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech. Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
We didn't get to choice. Why is this guy like the variety of the Ladin?
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. I cannot imagine a world without... I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Storm Terror's true identity is DVALIN, one of the 4 winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mons. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn DVALIN into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
1 पर हम लोग का क्या वो तो 1 स्टिकी रोज पर हम लोग का क्या हम लोग ना खाए let's go back to sorry बैठती मैं ना
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Yes.
All right, now let's eat before it gets cold. That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Anything the knights can do for you?
बड़ी भाई आ जाओ मैडम से बात करें और मोहतरम क्या हाल
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Don't get Bart! Hey, don't go!
last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absent all how impotent you've become.
That smirky looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
I wouldn't say he's alright, except I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left.
He left? Already?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell.
The Fadui were the ones who attacked you. Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's headquarters. She said that, but she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it difficult to lodge a complaint against them. The Fadui were the ones who attacked Master Jean, but she also...
Strong over the water, a bright brown can be seen. Cigar.
The Fadui were the ones who attacked Master Jean, but she also...
It's all coming out now.
Let's go on these roads. Oh, looking at
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people, but I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people
Allergens.
Allergens? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
What about that thing hanging off your head?
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
I will cheated, but I was advised.
So who is that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljärny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still, I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put that? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone.
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait and—
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Back to Venti time.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt DVALIN? They were probably trying to turn DVALIN into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order. I think so too, apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your nose?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the night. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relief.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing...
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use DVALIN as a bargaining chip against the knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the knights because of the Harbinger.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a sync. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that...
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard, if being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can...
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard... Up till the end, DVALIN remembered his duty as one of the... As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that DVALIN will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single... Well then, best be off to Lille. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must...
You must tally. Chapter 1, Act 1 of the Land of Image Point with Ebony from Sorry. However, people were jamming इसके में recommend to women of color because the story twist of the Dark Knight, Dark Knight even 1 for I don't want the legacy. Generally, if it's one solution, unexpected condition, focused explains more and more confident in the worst of foundation of character. Take a minute. The worst to find the person again, the things I get check on the man checking the something. Shit.
Library organizing job was classified as a premium commission. I'm on key mental mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Yes, I am.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. All that to say, I'm very I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time.
Don't worry, just leave the—
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Yes, madam. It's just cute like that, I think, don't feel like saying it. Library सजा रहे हैं भाई.
Finally! We made it to the
last stack.
What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of...
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Yes.
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation.
Yes.
Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how Em put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
You make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon.
And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Wait, the huge book donation?
That was just an
That was
excuse
just
to
an
get us
excuse to get us
here,
here,
wasn't it?
We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay.
Just the aunt.
If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Wow, ये मेरा हो गया स्टार्ट क्लब क्या बात है भाई ये इंग्लिश चलिए A little bit is dictionary saved from Alice dictionary created okay इससे क्या हुआ complete to stop the related question and now additional talent for the corresponding character certain character skills and constellation effect will also change complete which is homework related quest to unlock additional talent for the corresponding characters skill certain character skills and constellation effect will also change okay each which homework quest is focused for the specific character obtain the corresponding character and create level 70 to unlock the related quest okay let me get those Carrot lab बनाया है 20 clear building करना है वो चाहिए करना है ये सारा मैंने तो 20 कैसे मिलेगा ये बताओ कैरेक्टर 20 कैसे मिलेगा let them do this that is waste time. Okay, let's talk to Lisa about it. Okay. Shall we say
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together? Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names. And not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat. And I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just read...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks.
You can. Oh, you didn't like it. Here you go.
Hello?
Hello? See the building there, on that, because you think it's going to upstairs, and it's a story. By this point there, watch it for that. Watch out. Shot. Brilliant.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally.
All of them are shot. That's fine.
Need to search high and low for.
He's killing yeah, he got it. It's one of that. Yeah. So. Kalau nak cara ni lah, boleh. Boleh.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about—
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, it's the tale of—
The Dark Knight Hero.
Huh? Did the bartender just say—
You weren't even listening? Anyway, it is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold— But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few— I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I doubt anyone knows but him. Maybe he enjoys being a man of mystery. After all, it's a good way to get the ladies' attention. Any guy in the tavern could tell you that. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend, but just a little dark.
Yeah.
Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
6 Cyrus and Cyrus. If it isn't done during my stop, see just a grand defeated. This is a good thing, yes, but for the storm gate of pride, here is the market on the monsters. Sorry, the city we who saves some light. Adventure to founding very wanted to check the storm. And the iron drive. We are strong for defeated. We also need to help us to changing plans, blocks, and we do greenhouse and defeat over and most of us for sure. Let's leave the aside for now. I love from the start that their women still belongs to a water with spring roads, but the forces scattered everywhere. Why can must have its own solid medicine. Would I probably be the one who spend more and see the situation there? Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you. The hand use of there. Stanley, I have lost that, it is as I expected. Time looks fun now. missing was to a young master and 1,000 main temples, so I confirmed my task left. At the temple, I saw large monster gathering together. With the riding checks in there to be discovered almost immediately upon getting those right things traveling in the dimension of West. Rescue our client down, right for 1,000 years. While the new monster and came back to stand, we are never alive and then we check with the temple. But there's no way I can back like this. Travel will be within 1,000 years, but why is something I don't check? Yeah. Still got it. But never mind. Check. So, go to the next tag. Okay. Not a big one. Well, big one. Okay. खास नहीं रहती है
You want to find out about the Dark Knight hero? Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero. I'm joking. Don't... Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have...
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No. I just mean he must be seriously...
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that. I just...
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They...
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need. So, just who...
Whoa, slow down. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like... So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed...
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living...
Wow!
Guess what I did next? I would probably have just gotten in the way as far as the Dark Knight hero is concerned. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is... But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of...
Yes. But I just can't understand. I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his...
So, the point you're trying to make is, you don't know who the...
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time he rescued...
What's wrong? Why can't I get him out of...
hello?
My hero? Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on. How did you know who I was thinking? Is it that obvious?
Oh no. What am I going to do? If Master...
Huh? What's Diluc?
Well, I guess I might as well... I used to think Diluc was the one, but ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero...
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar. Who knows? Well, now you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation. It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay, then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, but we already asked so many people. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're...
Monster.
It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero. The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight hero of Mondstadt. We saw... Now then, Mr. Dark Knight hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original, like...
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened...
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance, considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions. Their persistence is unusual. I assume so, unless you're aware of any other dark... The Knights are, for the most part, and utterly incompetent. I cannot trust them to take this matter over. What's past is past. I would prefer... Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in...
Oh? What is it, Master Diluc?
You must keep my... Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey, you're just gonna leave us?
Leave us like that?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Bring it on!
Got a situation. Really?
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. No, unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight hero? You
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is...
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius,
it's nothing.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you...
Oh!
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad, but I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation. Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
Stay safe, traveler.
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him. Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is...
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take a closer look. Huh? Some parts of this seem to be complete gibberish.
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark...
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight hero to...
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact him as soon as possible so that we can attempt to... After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight hero himself. If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away!
Yeah, madam. Why not? By the way, I have seen
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the Kingdom of Darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the Kingdom of Darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
मेरे को इसमें तो कुछ लेना ट्रैवल और फर्स्ट डांसिंग में सिल्वर का ट्रैक चलिए बैटल पास का है and what is this अब मैं ये कर सकता हूँ constellation activation material है ओके ये सब मिलेगा मेरे को कुछ चैलेंज है तो कंप्लीट कर सकता हूँ ठीक है बट फिलहाल एक्सपीरियंस तो नहीं करता हूँ ओके चलो 5 का गेम देना है Limited time exploration area. This is a realm no longer bridged by divine favor. It is all blue eyes in the ground toward the high heavens, but do not need as dedicated before the time. Your deadline is obtained. Complete Gunfire of the Silent Land in Arts and Quest and freely explore. यहाँ का है ओके क्यों कर दूँ भाई कंप्लीट हाँ क्यों ना हम कर ही दूँ ये वाला कंप्लीट कर दूँगा करता हूँ टेलीपोर्ट करो Here I come, the snake's Naya.
And just like that, we're in Snezhnaya! Feels like we only just left Nokrai. Remember back in Nasha Town? How all our friends came to see us off before we...
स्टोरी कंप्लीट कर लेना चाहिए था उसके बाद इसमें
The day's finally come! We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya! What is she planning? And why does she need the gnoses? Soon, we'll have our answers! Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. Oh, but whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination... Yeah, just think, with all that experience under our belts, sure thing.
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Whoa! Columbina? You kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at Paimon! Oh, so it was you! Alright.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear?
She hasn't changed a bit.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her. As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Zendron.
Go on. Get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. Today,
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you...
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a...
ये करूँगा जब कंप्लीट करूँगा अब मेन स्टोरी लाइन Okay. Wait.
What's wrong? Come on, let's go!
No, madam, no. I guess I'll go back to what I was doing. Yes, no, I don't know how I feel. मैं वाला अपना लाइफ कंप्लीट करना चाहता हूँ इधर पर उसके बाद मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है तो कहाँ है भाई मेरा माउस स्टैट है ये माउस स्टैट ये रहा माउस स्टैट मेरा चलो चलो आवाज आ गया एडवांस बात नहीं है तुम्हारे लिए यार कौन बेस्ट है ये वोलेंट ये वाला हाँ मैं यहाँ वाला ही कंप्लीट नहीं किया बताओ उसके बाद ये कैसे कर रहा हूँ अभी मैं चैप्टर वाइज चलना चाहूँगा यार कौन क्वेस्ट बाद में करूँगा मैं पहले ये कंप्लीट करूँगा चलो चलो
Master D-Luke! Just now, we were at the Knights of Avonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware of it. Though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come...
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial...
Great! So...
I'm open to suggestions. No. That would be playing right in... They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. They're using this as a means to force me into making an... If my identity were exposed, all my future activities would be subject to some degree of After all, no powerful organization wishes to be outdone by someone from the outside.
Ooh, the Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a...
There is a way. But for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization. It's not simply a war declaration, but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also, since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops.
Wow. Seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a...
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the...
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we...
Simple. When you don't understand something, I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested...
बस इन्हीं तीन को बुला सकता हूँ। दिखती है सेक्सी है।
Official, Prinzessin der Verhurtelung.
Guys, baptism of song.
Ta-da! 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 Barbara's here. Hello,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I...
3 chamber 3 ना मैं वेट करो भाई के पौध जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ तो वेट करके रहूँगा
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. Everything's ready. Let's go.
Strong 4 sample 3 invert तो बस वहीं जाना है ओके मतलब ये खोलना पड़ेगा
There's something in the air.
उस तरह को 2-3 बार
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Oh fuck ये कहाँ से मिलेगा ये डिफीटिंग द बॉस है इसको बॉस हटाने के लिए ये सब मिलेगा यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा स्नेज यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा
That tells me a new case is brewing.
अरे guess I'll go there. How an immortal monster will be hatched. Okay. Take it. Test from golden waterfalls and magic.
Everything's ready. Let the magic begin.
White hat adventure. Rank 35. ये मैंने कर लिया था पता है invite कर लिया था मैंने लेने को.
Hello, nice to meet you. My
सामने को ले पाया ना सामने को भी इस बार. चलो.
Retribution!
This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are precisely the kind of place the Abyss... Come on. There's no time to lose.
Okay, relax यार चलो. काज. Cipher the T-Shapers next. सारा डीलक का है. मैं सोच रहा हूँ डीलक की जगह मैंने बार पड़ा है इसको रख लेते हैं.
In the name of the princessin.
और इसकी जगह पे बार रखते हैं.
I'll take care of it.
चलो. Start. Let's go. इसके बाद मैं बंद करूँगा स्ट्रीम. डिजाइनर वगैरह उसके बाद या फिर ये वाला कंप्लीट करूँगा. नाइट ऑफ
is... Retribution! Is that all you've got? There can be no excuse for defeat.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. I summon thee. Insubordination. Oz, reveal thyself.
Mein Fräulein. Freeze!
What's the hurry?